The next poem is entitled Dancing for Dreams. We're still on the African continent, but earlier period, 1970s. Context is DR Congo, which was then called Zaire. And this poem is for Ilunga. For Ilunga, whose joie de vivre dancing could, for a few brief moments, banish the pervasive, protracted misery of Mobutu Sese Seko's CIA-engineered military dictatorship. Ilunga's joyful, sorrowful, defiant dancing, a precious memory I occasionally draw on to lift my spirits in the shock and gore era of the world's three competing military industrial complexes. Of course, the three are USA, Russia, and China. Dancing for Dreams. Dancing for dreams, stolen, assaulted, buried under feet, bleeding, wounded. How many millions have been enslaved? The savagery of lives brutalized, and corpses of the tortured ignored, refuse discarded, unrecorded, hidden from view by master puppeteers of West and East, competing obsessive in their global game of greed, at loose, unrestrained. The old empire lust crudely disguised in the puppet dictators, monstrous, bloated by the bribes extracted from wealth produced by human resources, the ravaged workers of desecrated lands. King Leopold's rubber plantation slavery system was one heart of darkness in the depravity of European criminal colonial exploitation. While Patrice Lumumba's nationalist initiatives to return to the people resources looted and stolen from them met with murderous intervention, led by an expansionist US imperium. Today, Congo's earth, mineral rich in fabulous abundance, remains along with her people unsustainably impoverished, despoiled, raped by ravenous predators from every continent. More than a century of this unresolved, continuous, systematic cruelty, scarring the planet we all inhabit, challenging global citizens to turn the tide of a tragic history. In your laptop, computer, tablet, mobile, the DR Congo is present, intrinsic, no distant country on a far-flung continent. Your latest, newest, smartest mobile phone and all those super-fast, proliferating, must-have, can't-do without high-tech gadgets contain the lives exploited, cut short, mutilated, ruthless resource disregarded, aborted, of children, women, and men belonging inseparable to our human family, for the root is one. When you hold that handset to your ear, listen to the voice commanding you, reminding you, insistent, assertive, Je suis ici, I am here. Remember what you purchased, what you use, was bought with my labor, my life, my blood. Of course, what I'm really referring to here is the use of minerals in all the high-tech gadgets that are used globally across the world. And now the coda. The debt, unacknowledged, continues to grow. How long must the weary, besieged peoples of the despoiled, raped Republic of Congo sing and dance for the restoration of their land, their future, their hopes and dreams, stolen, assaulted, for more than 13 decades of cruelty, persistent years, by ravenous predators the corporate kings luxury mansioned in security guarded distant metropolitan scenes, disruptors invisible, nameless, remote from the carnage casual they inflict. Enough. Nay, too much of this disregarded suffering and theft. For the time has come, is long overdue, to make reparation and restore to the plundered peoples of the DR traumatized Congo the patrimony that constitutes their ancestral birthright after lifetimes of struggle in the darkest of nights. And to my sisters and brothers throughout lands east and west, I simply request this story be told to save unborn generations from such man-made catastrophes and woes. And of course, in the poems that I have just recorded, I'm referring to the colonial and the neo-colonial period. But of course, before that, we have the history of transatlantic slavery that I have not referred to specifically in these two poems, but that is also part of the history of the despoiled, raped Republic of Congo.